My wife and I moved to Denver in 2010 to eventually launch and do community development in another country, and that failed miserably there, and so we had to pick up the pieces and kind of figure out what we were doing. And through the course of our time there, I realized that if I wasn't going to be of use where I was and focus where I was and stop thinking about another place, always looking down the road for the next best thing, then I would never be of use anywhere, because I would always have that mentality and never be focusing truly where I was. I told my wife someday, which I anticipated being decades from that point, I want to open a business to where I can provide entry-level training that would be beyond anything that those people could get, while also having a just workplace environment that they love to be a part of, a family, a community, so that they could be slingshotted out from that job rather than it being a soul-crushing thing that they hated showing up for every day. 7 years after we left to do community development somewhere else, we came back here. Never thought that would happen, to do a different form of community development here in Greenville through a for-profit business, and it's an amazing opportunity and a gift to be doing that.
So Bridge City for me started out when I was in my kitchen making a pour-over one morning. I was just thinking about and focusing on just how much enjoyment and passion I was finding in this simple art of making a cup of coffee in the morning. There was a moment that I had where I just connected this joy and this passion that I was having to the idea of coffee being a career path or a job that somebody could have and find a lot of joy and passion in. Specifically somebody who might not have much hope or vision for their future, might not believe that there's a job or something out there for them that they could actually enjoy. In the early days, it just started out as a dream, and I knew that for me personally, the way that I was going to take steps in that direction was to start roasting. And so I started home roasting, and it was a hobby at first. We had a propane tank inside the house, ventilating it through the window. I set off the fire alarm a lot, probably put my wife and I in a lot of danger. It really wasn't long before I got connected with Greg, and this backyard hobby, dream, passion just snowballed into something bigger than we could have ever imagined.
We each wanted to do impact employment. He wanted to do it through roasting, and I wanted to do it through a storefront shop. And we almost didn't partner together because we each wanted to do the one realm, but we decided that each other were too good to pass up on what we wanted to do. And so when I was on one of my research trips here to Greenville, we met at Methodical, and we shook hands and looked deeply into each other's eyes, and the world has never been the same since.
I grew up drawing since I was a little kid. Honestly, I speak art better than I speak words coming out of my mouth. Went to GB&D, Golden Brown Delicious, one day at West Greenville, and it was over art. I had a Dietrich Bonhoeffer painting, and Greg stopped me and asked if that was Dietrich Bonhoeffer. I said yes. Lo and behold, that's his hero, one of his heroes. So he sat me down, we talked about coffee, how I'm trying to get back in, being a barista. and I shared with him my story, where I came from, my interest in coffee and art, and he liked it so much, and he offered me a position with Bridge City Coffee. I was the first employee May 5th, 2018. The thing I love about roasting is the art. And I don't say that because I'm an artist, I say that because there's a lot of art to roasting. But I've been very pleased with myself grabbing hold of the science side of it, because I did not like science growing up. But as roasting progresses in me, that I can take the science of it and simplify it for myself so I can share with others to understand. And I've been very, very happy with that.
Well, when Greg first offered me the job, I actually said no. But I really wanted to be involved because he painted this company that just wanted to love people, but also take individuals who have gone through different circumstances. I saw two people who really wanted to take those individuals and give them an opportunity into full-time employment. Just seeing their passion for what they were creating was probably what drew me the most.
Our employment model is essentially we are partnering with local ministries and organizations in the Greenville area who are already working with young adults to provide them with opportunities in a better future. And it really has given us hope for investing in more people and more lives.
Every person we hire, we value as an individual. We love getting to know them, who they are uniquely, and then helping them unpack their gifts and talents. So our goal is to help people learn who they are inside and out.
Really, I was born as a stereotype, and I've always worked to not be that stereotype. Like, my mother had me in high school, my dad's been in and out of jail for like ever, and so I've always strived to be better. I'm not what the government stereotyped me as. I would say Bridge City has helped me discover more about myself. The first week I started, Greg actually had us take personality tests, which was like, okay, I'm still young, so I don't understand most words. But it was like all these complicated questions on there that I have never thought of before. And so it kind of helps you notice like little things you do or that you don't notice that need to be worked on. And I would say I've had chances to work on those here. I'm proud to be where I am.
Bridge City is highly focused around community. And so I just get to love people every day. And if that means someone's having a bad day and giving them a free cup of coffee, or just letting them hang out for a while, or just being able to talk to people, seeing new faces every day, seeing the same faces every day, just I get to be enthusiastic and love them every single time they come in.
I'm truly grateful every day, and I don't say that flippantly as overused. I come into work and I love seeing the employees, I love seeing our team.
I believe we're breaking barriers here. And I know we're not alone. I say this place is a safe haven because I can be myself. I can be who I am. There's no hypocrisy, there's no stereotypical in this shop at all. That mission statement is actually a reminder that everybody matters no matter who walks in. Everybody here, I believe, is created with excellence, even if they don't see that. I'm valued, I matter, and I can apply that, push that along to other people too.